Good morning, Vamoose to you all this morning. I am so glad you have arrived to join me on a little journey about getting real. And good morning, Vamoose, to you all today. This is your host, Sky Moose, coming to you live from the Paddlebuck Studios in my basement. It's so good to have you along with me this morning. Yeah, wake up, smell the coffee, if you've got any. If you don't, get some. At any rate, I'm so glad you're here. We are going to talk today about getting real. Yeah, let's get real. Let's have a real time, a real good time. But also, let's talk about being real as in genuine. You know, there's a lot of talk today about being real, but it's not real talk because people aren't really being real. They're just being the fake person they've always been with a hashtag get real, you know? It's like, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be a genuine person. But my real and genuine person is just me putting on a real, genuine, I don't know what it is, but it looks kind of cool because we love Facebook and we love Instagram and we love to put ourselves all over the place. But it's not really us. It's a facade. It's a mask. Woo! Hey, I am this person. I can do many things. I am awesome. Yeah, you're not awesome. You're just you. We're all just us. And we all might be awesome. But you can't guarantee that, right? You gotta just be who you are. And if you're awesome, great. If you're not, who cares? Because you is awesome, not what you think is awesome. You know, what I've found so many times is that we would just love to portray what we think we ought to be, right? It's a lot like this morning show. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I've really struggled on, making this an awesome morning show. And I think part of the problem is I am too worried about what people think about the morning show. I want to have a morning show, and I want to be awesome and great and fun and glorious. But the problem is, I just can't relax and do a morning show. I've got to try to think about, what will other people think about this morning show? How am I ever going to make people happy? How am I ever going to make people laugh? Well, there's only so much I can do, let me tell you. I can just be me. I can be a little crazy, silly, loopy, because I'm certainly loopy. And if y'all don't like it, y'all just gonna have to get used to it, huh? And that's the point. You just gotta be you. You gotta be who you are. You gotta be real, right? Get real. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. So the quote this morning is actually kind of a modified one. I just saw this picture online and I just took part of it, and here it is. It says this: perfect people aren't real, and real people aren't perfect. Now, there's some things I don't like about this statement, but there's other things I do like. And when I mean, real people aren't perfect, that doesn't give you license to be an idiot. Okay? Doesn't give you license to be a jerk. Well, nobody's perfect. And that's always a preface to go out and live like an animal. And that's not what I'm talking about. Just because nobody's perfect doesn't mean you need to be, off your rocker. Just be genuine, because you understand that you can't have some sort of otherworldly, movie set type of life, which we all like to portray, on social media, is that, look, I've got this perfect life. My wife is perfect. My kids are perfect. Look how cute and beautiful my children are at all times. Yeah, right. 2 minutes before that photo, you were like, you guys get in place right now, because if this Instagram photo doesn't go right, I'm going to have words with your father. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, chill out, relax. Take this stupid picture, put it on Instagram if you'd like, but don't act like your children just walk around like picture perfect, ready to pose at any moment. You were doing a whole lot of screaming before that photo was taking place, let me tell you. So here's the point. Just be who you are. It doesn't mean that you obviously shouldn't have some self-control, But relax a little bit, just let the chips fall where they may. This is what I'm going to tell you, and it's what I had to tell myself, is that at some point, you got to get to that place where, you're not just being whatever you want to be because you don't care. You're trying to be genuine so that you can truly fulfill what you're made to be. And that's the point. If you're just trying to be something else, you're never going to be what you really are. And what you really are is always going to be better than a halfway of what you want to be. Okay? And a lot of times what we want to be is all messed up and all confusing, and we don't even know what that is. And so we end up being this really awkward, weird, what we aren't. We just need to be who we are and allow that to develop into what it should be. Okay, because, I thought about something. When you look at a lot of old people, it's like they don't give a rip about anything. Yeah, like there's some old people that it gets a little too far, but some of them are just, man, hey, it's an old man. It doesn't really matter what you think about me. I'm just going to be who I am. And you're like, wow, that old guy down the street, man, he just, he's the spice of life. He's just a crusty old character that just has a whole lot of life in him, And, we kind of like look wistfully at these people because they just have such, I don't know, interesting characters, and they develop into these interesting people. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a lot of these people are that way because they just stopped caring about what people thought after a while. They just finally realized, I'm too old to be putting on this charade anymore. I just need to be who I am. I just need to, forget about this PR stunt and just be real. And let me tell you, there's nothing better you could do. There's nothing better than I could do. And just be who we are. All right, guys, I am so glad you came along with me for this little rant on being real. Now, listen, today, be real. Be who you are. And, if that's less than what other people expect, what are you going to do about it? Forget about it. That's what you're going to do about it. Who cares? Just go, do, and be. And have a great time. And have a wonderful morning. And, obviously try to work on yourself. Yeah, try to better yourself and obviously change bad habits and be, virtuous and kind and all those good things. But I'm just saying, as far as, don't put the fake face on and pretend that you're something that you're not. Just be genuine and truly change and become good and wholesome, all those types of things, but in a more genuine way, not in a fake way. Let inside of you develop into the personality and the person you are meant to be. All right, guys, that's what I got for today. You guys have a great day. I want you to have a great rest of your morning. Now, Vamoose.